Hey everybody, it's CeeDee here, Sydney comedian. I'm back. You guys might remember me from series 1 of our web fucking series over there. Talkin Shit with CeeDee and Simoj was that one. And we've got our season 2 coming up in, I think it's like the 4th of January, so don't hold me to that. Because it's probably a lie. It might be about the 10th, who knows. But it's called Absolute Nonsense. This is a little mini-series in between my fucking series. Booze for Thought, it's called. Basically, it'll just be my little weekend, half-hour rant of me just basically doing what I was doing first season and talking shit. So, strap yourselves in, you assholes, because I'll be here having a bit of a rant about my day-to-day activities. And yeah, it'll be fun for you guys. I'll be drinking some beers. I got some 4X here, so thank you over there at the old 4X. I'm drinking more and more on these podcasts, people. I'm slowly turning into an alcoholic. But no, I'm having a nice, delicious beer, and it's a fucking Saturday, so I'm allowed to. So don't be an asshole. All right. Yeah, I had a couple of fans write in actually about me giving you guys some time fillers. So I decided to fuck production. Our production actually is SVM Media Entertainment, www.svmmedia.com.au, and don't forget the AU, you cunt. But they're not actually producing this series, so this is my Booze for Thought, which is just me having a beer, basically talking shit, so deal with it, alright? Huh? Over there. Yeah, but it's just my little recording that I'm doing at home for you guys, so if it sounds a bit shitty, I apologise. I'm sorry, but not really. You know that, right? Huh? But yeah, I do apologise for the quality. And I am trying out these new headphones I bought. If you guys remember in the last episode over there, which was only yesterday, so fuck, you better remember, or you should probably get to a doctor because you're losing your memory there, cunt. I mentioned RN Communications. Ooh, advertising. Yeah, bought some new headphones from them guys yesterday. So I'm trying them out. From old badass Billy the Bastard. You cunt over there, Billy. No, he's great. Love that guy. I only bought him yesterday, and I woke up the fucking this morning, and I could not for the fucking life of me find these fucking headphones, right? And so, of course, my fucking next logical conclusion is to call my fiance AJ at work. If you guys tuned in to season 1 of Talkin Shit, thank you. And you'll remember AJ from there. That's my fiance. But yeah, my first logical conclusion was to just call her up at work, and you can't find shit. It automatically becomes your wife's fault there. So I called her at work, making it her problem. And I was just fucking swearing at her. I fucking woke up this morning and they just weren't fucking there. And did you pick them up and take them to fucking work? And she was like, no, I didn't. I've searched my bag. And there's only one set of headphones in here and they're mine. They're the old ones. You can sort of tell between the what mine are really white. Hers a sort of off-white eggshell. What's that colour? I don't know. Nor do I give a shit. And as it turns out, though, I actually left them at home. So I'm calling my beautiful fiance at work and going on like a douchebag. And it literally had nothing to do with her. So naturally, I'm sitting there feeling like a fucking asshole. And for what, huh? Just so I could feel better there? Couldn't find my shit. That's my one. I have 2 real qualms in this fucking world, alright? I think that's right word. Rice word. See, this is why I don't have a beer and then get on a podcast, because I've only had one, so I'm not drunk, guys. Alright? Settle down. But it is still Booze for Thought, so yeah. Sorry, I'm sipping my beer here. But yeah, for what? So I can feel like an asshole like 2 seconds after I hang up the phone. Why the fuck did I do that? I shouldn't have called her. I should have just maybe gone home, had a little better... I don't fucking know. There's probably 8,000 different ways that I could have handled that whole situation. That's how I deal. But my two qualms in this world are, one, shit not being where I left it. So if I put something down and it fucking migrates, as I say, what am I supposed to believe the fucking fairies did it? Alright, if I put my wallet down on a fucking counter, I expect if I come back fucking 2 hours, 3 hours, 24 hours, or 10 years, I expect it to still fucking be there. Unless it's in public, right? Or for someone to go, hey yo, your shit's over here. It's like, alright, well, obviously you want me to move it, or you wouldn't have brought it up. So I'll pick my shit up and I'll fucking move it, alright? But when shit, if I put something down, but I'm the worst though, because I'll put something down and then I just completely forget where the fuck I put it. And then I automatically, as I said, just make it someone else's problem. And really, it's generally, whoever's closest to me, and AJ being the closest, she bears the brunt, so to say, of the whole. Like, I don't punch her in the face, but I yell. I've never hit a woman, alright? I told you guys last time I've only been in one fight in my life. Called the dude a junkie, and he punched me in the ear. End of story. But basically, I guess there's a moral. I'll make a moral. It's the holidays. There you go. So be nice to people during the holidays. Huh? Use your brain, unlike me, and try to fucking. Sorry, I'm moving shit around in here. I'm trying to fucking, and I'm leaning on my fucking stand here that I got my fucking recorder on, and I'm just all over the shop here. This is just it's just a loosely strung piece of shit. So. Take it with a grain of fucking salt, or rice, or whatever the fuck the fucking phrase is. I don't think soliloquy is the right word. I don't know what that means. So I told you guys I'm uneducated, alright? It's not my fault. Blame that fucking education system. Blame Wollongong High School of the Performing Arts for housing me for all those years and fucking not educating me. No, I guess that was probably my fault, but... Sorry, I'm drinking more beer. But yeah, just use your fucking brain, unlike me, and think before you verbally blast your wife or your husband, for you ladies out there. And just don't take shit to heart this holiday, alright? A lot of idiot family and friends, they're going to say some dumb-ass shit. You've all got that vaguely racist shit that just comes out of those grandparents that think beyond their driveway that the Great Depression is still raging on there, and they don't have televisions, they watch the fire at night. Because, yeah, they burn the wood. They like the way it looks better than Family Feud. So, Grant Denyer, sorry buddy, but you do have an untapped crowd there of all the oldies who do believe that it's World War II out there. But yeah, just friends are going to say, all your idiot family and all your friends, they're going to say dumb ass shit this season. So just let it bounce off you like eggnog off a turkey's back. There you go, huh? There's a holiday little bit for you there, huh? Because, you know, we all have that grandparent. Well, some people don't have grandparents, and to them, maybe ask for one for Christmas. I don't know. But yeah, I don't even know how much time am I running here. Let's have a look, huh? Sorry, that's me banging around. Only 10 minutes. Fuck me. Still got another fucking 10 or so to go. But no, there's no real structure to the time frame of these things. I'll just sort of keep going and going and going until I fucking run out of shit to say, and then, or till I get bored, I guess. But I thought I would, I don't know if you guys remember, obviously, you listeners out there that sort of tune in every week, I would know that I tried to have, and I missed so many episodes because I'm a fucking asshole, sorry guys. I had a song of the week, and I think the first one was Marvin Gaye, Ain't No Mountain. Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low. Listen to how many times he says baby in that song, by the way. Ain't no river wide enough, baby. Sorry, I'm a fucking terrible singer and I know it. Fucking know it, I do. And I know it's terrible, but deal with it, alright? But I figured I'd have a song for the weekend, seeing as I'm doing these on weekends now, these Booze for Thought mini episodes in between. Well, at the moment I'm in between seasons, because season 2 doesn't start till January. But I will be doing in between the episodes as well, so pretty much there'll be 2 podcasts per week now, the mini 20-minute one and the hour absolute nonsense, much like Talkin Shit, will probably last about, between, 60 to 90 minutes-ish. We sort of just, as well, keep going, but we more focus on the news there and sort of put a bit of a comedic twist for those new listeners out there. But my song for the weekend is Ed Sheeran's Bloodstream. Huh? Yeah, for you. I love it, but there's a live version on YouTube, and now I can't fucking remember, but it's like, I know everyone's YouTube's on your phone loads sort of similar, so I think it's like 3 down in the live versions, but if you just type in Bloodstream, I think it's like the 3rd down, the live performance there. But it's one he's at an award ceremony, but it's got to be that one, because you've got to see the clip for 2 reasons. The first being, sorry, I'm going to have another sip of my beer here. The first being, just because he just goes ape on the guitar. He's on acoustic there doing it, but he's in like an arena, and it just blows my mind that this little ginger dude gets up there all the fucking time, and every performance is just he pretty much ups his performance from the last time. He's always doing, one-upping himself, and it's amazing he still has steps up, because I didn't think he could still, you think a person gets to that stage in their career and it sort of just peaks and then but not Eddie over there, huh? He's doing real good. So good on him, huh? But he is an animal, and it's just fucking incredible. On the guitar, he's just like like these insane little riffs on the guitar, especially towards the end. And he's like bongo, like on the guitar, like, and he's just screaming in it. Chemicals in my bloodstream, like and they've just recently done a remix of it with Rudimental. So look that one up too, because that's sort of what brought me back to thinking. No, so me fucking up AJ's life again here, being an asshole all the time. Is when I heard the Rudimental one, I wasn't with AJ at the time. Like, I was with her in a relationship, but I wasn't personally with her. She was at work or something, I think, and I heard it. And I said, when I seen her next, you got to hear this song I just heard. It's Rudimental, and Ed Sheeran, Bloodstream it's called. And I sort of did that little chemicals in my bloodstream thing there. And she was like, that song's like 3 years old or something, or like 5 years old. And I was like, no, it's fucking not, alright? Again, I always just get carried in the moment. I was like, no, it's you fucking listen here, right? I heard it on the fucking radio. He said, it's a new fucking release, you hear? No, I don't get that crazy, but that's sort of the vibe I give. I like this crazy vibe, like I'm just a loopy motherfucker. In all honesty, I don't know how she deals with it, because the majority of the time I need a fucking bucket around my neck for the amount of shit that comes out of my mouth. People are going to start slipping. It's a hazard. What a terrible fucking joke. But yeah, no, she deals with my shit like you wouldn't believe. And so I'm like blasting her about this. And I start pitching bets. I'm throwing money and shit out at it. I'm like, I bet you $10, alright? I bet you $10 that this song is not fucking like 5 years old, alright? And she's just sitting there nodding, sort of, crossed arms, how they do there. They cross their arms and they sort of, yep, you wait, motherfucker. You just fucking wait. And back in the day, you used to have to wait till you got home, maybe pick out the album from your fucking record collection. But nowadays, she's got that fucking Google, which Google is my best friend and my worst enemy, because I'm not an educated motherfucker. I have a lot of uneducated answers to questions in life, and so Google there helps me from sounding too much like a fuckwit, but I mean, there's still some shit that seeps through the gap, you know. There's only so much shit that Google can filter through my life before I just start making up my own shit and passing it as fact. What's my nan say there? Never wrong but seldom right, or some shit. I don't know. Some shit. She says it all the time. Like it's going out of fashion. But anyway, she's... you just fucking wait. Because she just... When I get cocky like that, she just loves to take a shit on me. And prove me I'm wrong. She doesn't literally take a shit on me, okay? Alright? We're not freaky-deaky like that. Alright? But, yeah, no. She whips the phone out and like lightning, her little fingers tapping away. I call them her cranksky fingers, because she's really short. She's not fat or anything. I ain't dating a porker. Whoa, fuck, God, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, I've dated some porkers in my day, but, hey, if any of you are listening now, guess who you are there? Ooh. I hope they're not fucking listening. Oh, God, if they still enjoy the sound of my voice, they got something wrong with them, because I do sort of proof listen to some of my podcasts, but I get about a quarter of the way through and I go, yep, that's alright, we'll go from there. But anyway, she's got a little cranksky fingers out, which, if she heard me saying that, she'd strangle me, but, like Bart Simpson. And all of a sudden I'm wrong, and of course, me being the person I am, I can't say sorry. My basic way of saying sorry is I'll explain how I figured out she was right. That's basically my sorry to a woman, is, well, so before when I said this, I realised, by the way, that this is actually this, and this is this, and I'll sort of try and laugh it off, like, and, I love her for this, I do, because no girl has ever challenged me the way AJ challenges me. She'll just look me dead in the face and go, so you're going to say sorry? And I'll just sit there like a fucking red-faced little fucking kid in kindergarten, and I'll just be, you know, pink-cheeked like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I can't say, I don't know why, but I can't say sorry. It's not in my vocab. I have a few times. If I genuinely know I'm wrong, I will say sorry, but otherwise, fuck you, huh? Alright, but, yeah, no, anyway, back to the old Eddie Sheeran. So the first reason was he's an animal just on that stage. Go and look at the video anyway. It's great. I'll try and post an update to Twitter of which one it is if you can't find it. But the second reason is, and I personally think it's absolutely hilarious when they do this, but at live performances and stuff, they'll zoom in on the crowd and sort of do like the crowd span, like, look at everyone having fun. And if there's a celeb in the crowd, they tend to like zoom or just sort of focus like on and off of them during like the whole performance. And so the Queen of Sour Cream, old Taylor Swift over there, is in the crowd, so they keep zooming in and out on her throughout the whole performance, like the whole fucking show, and like all the way to the end, to where she gives old Eddie the standing ovation. So she's up there like standing up, clapping with a big white person smile. And to me, it literally just looks like the production is just trying to sort of show us like, hey, I'm Taylor Swift, I'm white, and I enjoyed this, so you'll enjoy this too. Yep, this is, and so, like, it's Ed Sheeran's performance. Why you gotta show us that? I, in all honesty, could not give two less fucks if Taylor Swift is or is not in the crowd. Sorry if I sound like I'm like bleeping myself almost, because if AJ hears me swearing my tits off, she'll come and slap me around. She lets me F and Jeff, you know, a little bit, but she pulls me in line because I'll just be in public. What the fuck is wrong with you? And she'll like slap me on the back. What the hell is wrong with you? Why? Shut up. There's children. I don't give a fuck about little kids. I'll fucking swear right at him. Fuck you, little kid. No, I don't swear at children. But, like, Jesus fucking Christ, it's Ed Sheeran's night. Why, in God's name, is anybody zooming in on Taylor Swift in that performance? Like, if I don't give a shit if Mel Gibson's in there and he's throwing more racial slurs out the fucking window. I honestly couldn't care less. Don't zoom in on him. I didn't come to watch Mel Gibson in the crowd of Ed Sheeran playing Bloodstream. You know, I came to listen to Ed Sheeran's Bloodstream. And he killed it. It is a brilliant performance. So, fuck Taylor Swift, you fucking honky. She really is so white, though. Like, you think white person, you think, man, Taylor Swift is so white. Yeah, she, you know, I bet she doesn't have any white furniture in her house, because she just sits down and people are like, Taylor, her dress is there, but where is she? And, you know, she's there the whole time. But anyway, I'm going to cut it off there. I'm going to cut the umbilical cord, because I know I'm just murdering you guys here. We're up to 20 minutes and 53 seconds anyway, so hey, that's enough to tide you guys over till just after Christmas there. But I'll drop these probably, maybe even a few more times. I might do a couple this week, little just chunklets for you, little nuglets. And nuglets, in my opinion, is a group of nuggets, by the way. Nuglets, like Diglets, the little turds from Pokemon that pop out of the ground. Anyway, this is Booze for Thought with me, Sydney comedian CeeDee. Yeah, I think that's about it, huh? Call it quits there. Anyway, I'll see you assholes when I see you. Just hit us up on old Twitter there at CEEDEE podcast, CD, but just over enunciate like CEEDEE podcast. We did have a website up there, but it's down at the moment, so fuck that. We've got a Tumblr and Pinterest, a Facebook, just CeeDee Podcast on Facebook. Just Google CeeDee Podcast and you'll find us. So we got, I don't know what platform I'm going to use for this yet, so it'll be a bit of a surprise for everyone. But I might chuck it up on YouTube as well, if I can work out without my production to fucking get the cunt on YouTube as an audio file, because that was basically why I have a production file, because I sort of had recorded some material and tried to get it on YouTube, and it was like, you can't put a fucking audio file on here, it's got to be a video file, but make a slideshow with music and you can do it. And look, don't fuck me around. That's right, that's my second qualm in life. Real quick before I go, I'm sorry I forgot about that. You guys know I trail off like a fucking idiot. Is when technology fails. I've like held my phone like, I'm gonna fucking snap it. I'll fucking do it. I swear to fucking God. And my girlfriend just goes, stop being a fuckwit. Our fiance, sorry there. Ooh, don't let her fucking hear me call her my girlfriend. Anyway, I'm trailing off again. But when technology fails, it kills me. So if you guys have any stories about that shit or anything, really, just email me in and I'll talk about it on the show. CEEDEE podcast@gmail.com. Go hit us up, guys. And I'll see you assholes when I see ya.